2e0njk, standing by. Okay, just getting things set up here. NJK.
2e0njk, hello.
Hello, how's it going, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Give me a second, just gonna roll a fag and I'm good to go.
Yep, no worries, mate, not a problem.
You let Andy know where we are, mate, or not?
Get on, mate. Sorry, I was just setting everything up, mate. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll just remove this. Almost there, mate. I'll send him a message in a sec.
I must say, with this code I've got, sounding exceedingly more Barry.
That's awesome.
Yes, Barry is in the house. I've got a bit of noise here today. My noise level is probably about a 6. So, yeah, other than that, it's gravy. Everything's working, doing what it says on the tin. So yeah, we're ready to rock.
Yeah, ideal, mate. Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, mate. I was just tweaking. Yeah. Not sure I've quite got that right though. I need to check the Oracle. Yeah, I was putting my audio stuff back to L standard.
Yeah, right on, mate. No worries. Andy said he'll be here in 5 minutes.
Yeah, ideal, mate.
I could see you were busy, so I thought I'll flash him a quick text across. But yeah, I'm here for a while until I get a text from the other one to say that she's ready to be picked up. So then what I'll do is I'll shoot off, pick her up, I'll get some tea while I'm out, and have a munch, and then hopefully Andy would be done with his Chinese. I'll get dosed up and come back on for a couple of hours this evening, mate, if you're up for it.
Yeah, get on, mate. No worries. I've got something weird going on here. That's it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's that sounding? I think I'm pretty close to. I'm not sure I've got my FX 2000 set right.
Yeah, sounds good, mate.
Oh, ideal, mate. Right. Go back to my main page. Yeah, ideal, mate. All good to go, mate. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, mate. I ain't got nothing else on today, so all good to go, mate. No problem at all. The stream is up and running. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think I've got everything set up right. Something sounding a bit weird in my earphones, which is odd because I've got everything set to the chart there. It should be same as yours, but yeah, so long as you're saying it sounds good, mate. It's obviously just something in my headphones don't sound right. I wonder whether these headphones ain't helping the situation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right on, mate. Well, it sounds alright to me. And then what do I know?
Well, what do you mean? You know what you know. You got yours sounding good.
Yeah, that's because I don't touch anything, mate. It is what it is. I just set it and leave it. But yeah, turning mix back to 42, so I was up to 45, sounding a little bit too Barry for my liking, but yeah, now we're back to normal settings.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm on, let me change over. Yeah, I'm on the exact same settings as you. Frequency 2.3, filter Q 11, harmonic 69, timbre 57, bass 14, treble 0, mix 42. That's slightly different to what I did have. I'm showing it up on the stream there. I did have it at 2.3 instead of 2.34, and 5 instead of 11, 25 instead of 69 on the harmonics, 50 instead of 57 on the timbre, 8 instead of 14 on the bass, and 0 on the treble, same as you. Mix was the same as you. But other than that, that was the only differences I had. But yeah, I've got it all tweaked to the same settings as yours does, so I shall just leave it there.
Yeah, right on, mate. Too many buttons.
So many buttons, mate. It's buttons galore. Hang on a minute, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I was listening to a guy from Lisbon earlier.
Which Lisbon?
The one in Ireland, mate.
Oh, Lisbon in Ireland. I was going to say there's Lisbon, Portugal, and obviously Australia as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he was in Ireland, I think.
Yeah, ideal, mate.
For some reason, we're getting the Irish stations really strong. It's weird. I think it might be the orientation of the tectonics.
Yeah, I'll just bring up a receiver I've got saved for Ireland. But yeah, you usually get into Ireland really well. It seems to be that kind of optimal distance for the shorter range 40 meter skippity brew. Right, what frequency are we on? 89. Here somewhere. There you go. Right. Zoom that in. Get in there, mate. There you go. Well, I'm coming in on that particular receiver at S6, S7.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, this is a test. This is a signal and audio test into Lisbon.
You go, use about an 8. So quite a bit more than me.
Yeah, right on, mate. I'm, yep, tickling gas mark 5.
Excellente, mate. Doing the do, mate. Yeah, I don't tweak anything. Oh god, mate, it's all going on, mate. I'll tell you what, it's I don't know, mate. Nothing seems to be the same. I don't know whether that's like a placebo thing or something.
Yeah, right on, mate. Yeah, I know what you're saying. We both laughed together then when you said about not tweaking nothing. But yeah, I'm just going up a little bit. Oh yeah, peaking gas mark 6. But yeah, I'll turn it down again in a minute.
Yeah, right on, mate. I mean, I don't know. It's all good, isn't it? You gotta do the things. Oh, I've come up to a 7 there. Oh, just about. Yeah, it's all good, mate. Seems to be working. I'm not sure what the conditions are doing today. Let me have a look. See how the propagation is treating us. There's a minor geomagnetic storm. Oh, look at that. No wonder we're only 7s and 8s, mate.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a bit like it, mate. But there you are. It is what it is. You know, got to make the best of a bad situation, mate.
Yeah, damn right. Right, let me stop this receiver and go. Trying to remember all my keyboard shortcuts, mate. I feel like I've been away for ages and it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, right on, mate. Good afternoon, Greeny Passing. Nice to see you about.
Aha, yeah, there he is. in, mate. He shouted in last week.
YRO.
2e0yro. Afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Hang on, we're going to DK and flick the amp on. Hold on. Okie dokie. I'm now up and running. Up and running. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you been keeping, Nick?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Just ticking along.
Tickety-boo, tickety-boo. Matt, did you get them to the hairdressers on time?
I certainly did, mate. Certainly did. And, yep. I was them dropped off for 2 or 3 hours. Obviously, I'm going to wait for a text to let me know when to go and pick them up. But, yeah, should all be gravy, mate.
Ideal. Everybody's a happy chappy.
Well, there you go, mate. I'm just checking on normal receiver. Just about +10 for me on peaks anyway. Sometimes it's a little under. I'll see what you two gents are doing.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries at all. Well, it's so Creamy Pass has no antenna up. He's, well, it's a shame he don't live closer, mate. We'd soon get him set up with a wire of some description.
Hell yeah. I mean, he had one up last week. What'd you take it down for, dude? God damn it. You were +10, peaking +20, bouncing around between there for you, Matt. But yeah, that antenna he had up the other week, I think the most of the issue was just adjacent frequencies making it hard. But who knows, innit, with conditions being the way they've been.
Right on, mate. Do you know what rig he's running, Nick?
I haven't got a clue, mate. I can't remember. He may very well have said, but I can't remember, yeah.
Yeah, right on, mate. Well, yeah, he's got plenty of wire, just need to be arsed.
I mean, that is a commodity that is difficult to find sometimes.
Yankee radio Oscar for identification purposes. Yep, sometimes you just need to be arsed.
Oh, god damn it. I need to oil my PTT, mate.
I hope that's the PTT we're all thinking about.
I mean, the tickle button, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate. It always works best when it's oiled, mate.
Yeah, I can imagine it does.
Oh dear. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. I think you're looking good, mate.
Nice.
Well, you know, it's always best for the Colonel's recipe, mate. Hang on, I'm not sure what rank Andy was.
What rank?
Yeah.
Sergeant.
Ah, there you go. The sergeant's recipe then.
Gotta be sergeant's recipe, mate.
That seems to work all right for you, bud.
Certainly does, mate. Gotta keep the lubrication running.
Hang on a minute, we got hang on, He listened back to the recording and he's like, how the F did you get my call sign in the report? Because he couldn't hear it in the recording on the YouTube stream. I don't know, headphones and determination probably. Gotta say though, headphones is definitely a must. God, I can't do radio without headphones anymore. For dinner today then?
Me, Tony?
You got it all booked already?
Oh yes, mate. Oh yes, but I'm cutting down. I've decided I'm not having the chips and the omelette for a while because last week and the week before I threw half of it away, so I've decided to kick that out the pan.
Yeah. Wow, God, that's are you feeling all right, mate? That's not like you at all.
I thought I'd have a diet day.
You're having a diet day? My God, mate. That's unlike you when it comes to your takeaway, mate.
I know, mate. Quite surprised myself, but then again I thought, no, it's got to be done.
Pretty much so, isn't it? I mean, that's been a staple of yours for God knows how long. It kind of feels it's the end of an era, isn't it? Not ordering the usual full.
Sure, still, mate. Might have to order another lot tomorrow.
See, you should just order twice as much today, and it'll already be in the fridge for you then.
Oh no way, mate. I cannot reheat a takeaway. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't eat cold pizza or anything like that. I can't handle it.
Oh, I don't mind with Chinese, but I definitely don't like cold pizza.
No, mate, no. No, sorry, I've never been into warming up Chinese.
You like them cold, do you, mate?
No, I like it hot.
And lifeless.
That's it, with a pulse.
Nothing like a bit of harmless necrophilia, right, mate?
That's it, mate.
Oh, God. What did that take? Like, let me bring the stopwatch up. There you go, 22 minutes, mate. I think that's got to be a record.
And I've only been on here for 10. Yeah, QSL. Anyway, I was mentioning to Matt earlier, you guys looking for a watt meter, SWR meter, blah, blah, blah. And on Dartmoor Radio's webpage, there's a thing there. The flea market is called G something guys sign flea market. And there's a Daiwa, I think it was an N810 for 90 quid. It's got a 2000 watt max and a PEP.
N810.
Yeah, I'm sure it was an N810. Sure it was.
N810. There's a DP810. I mean, there were some jokes there we could make about that as well.
Was that on Facebook, Andy, or was that on their website?
No, mate, it's on their website.
I can't find it.
Go onto their website, Dartmoor Radio Club, and then go to... Hang on a minute, where did I see it earlier? Hold on. Under links, and then scroll down to G3CWI's Amazing Online Flea Market. 2,000 watts.
Yeah, that's got all the gusto, mate. You'd be well away with that.
Yeah, sorry, it's the Daiwa CN801.
Ah.
He says 90 quid free post Plymouth. Well, I mean, if you had the cash, just rock up with 80 or whatever, I'm sure he'd take it.
Oh, that's the one we were looking at, yeah. Yeah, that was one of the two options. Not that it's in stock there, but it was 120 quid new.
Yeah, QSL, mate. The Daiwa sort of like rang a bell. So I thought, oh, hang on a minute, gotta have a look at this.
Yeah, it's a good bit of kit, apparently. I can't remember who it was. I'm sure we spoke to somebody, and that was one of the ones that they recommended as a good one. Oh, here you go. A 3U rack mount with handles with double Daiwa SWR power meters. It's got a CN801 and a CN901 in the rack mount. There you go, Matt. It's up on the stream now. $150.
That ain't bad, is it?
That's a bargain, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Cheeky blighter. That's just for the rack mount to mount the 2 meters in.
Scamming sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have the meters, you can check with us and discuss, and they can supply the meters and mount them. That's a cool way of doing it, though, mind you.
FTDX 101 MP, 200 watt, 2995, collection only, Torquay, Exeter, Bristol services.
Ooh. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, bye.
I clicked the link where it said the CN801 on AliExpress. You scroll through and there's not a single one there. So why did it give you the link for it?
I haven't got a clue, mate, because when I searched for it on normal web browser, I went to the pages and all that was advertised was the 901, and most of those were out of stock anyway.
That's awesome, isn't it? It's definitely one of the seems to be one of the most popular ones anyway. Digital one there. 300 watts and 1200 watt setting. 130. That's out of stock. Ah. Well, anyway. Sounds like mate's got a bargain there, or not necessarily a bargain, but a lot cheaper than see it anywhere else anyway.
Yeah, QSL, mate, that's what I thought.
Yeah, most places are saying not available, and it says discontinued on a couple of them. I think second hand's probably going to be your only bet on them anyway.
Yeah, QSL, mate. I'm going through all the pages now and getting lost on here.
Uh-oh, we've got Andy started on the Google searching. That's not good.
No, I'm not on the Google searching. I'm still on the flea market.
Oh, yeah?
There's a few bits and bobs on around, but yeah, I've come off it now because yeah, I'm not spending any money.
Yes, I know that. I know that, and I'm just sitting here, not even needing anything, but just looking.
Yeah, that's how it starts, Andy. That's the real problem.
Right. This is where I'm going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it all starts off as an innocent search. Somebody says, go on then, have you got it yet? And then before you know it, your wallet's screaming at you, and it's all downhill, mate.
My wallet can scream at me as much as it likes, but without taking any notice, mate, it's a totally different matter.
That is true. You can tell when your children reach adulthood and they don't even ask you, and she sat here eating chocolate spread sandwiches for dinner.
Oh, bless.
Mate, I mean, she thoroughly embraces the pudding for starters philosophy.
Can't blame her, mate. I normally have everything on the same plate, to be honest with you. Whether it's dessert and main meal, I don't care.
Yeah, damn right. She said she's feeding her inner child chocolate spread sandwiches and a glass of milk.
Ah, what a treat.
Ain't it just, mate? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. State of the bands today. My lord.
Rubbish, mate, are they?
Well, I mean, it's not given good conditions, but having said that, I am certainly seeing some signals on the waterfall, so, I mean, I've got quite a bit of interference coming on, but, yeah, it certainly seems to be people about anyway.
Yeah, I can see that. I've got a bit of interference, so I don't know what it is, but I haven't checked the meter yet. But yeah, a bit further up, there's quite a fair few on here. That's 4 to 5 to noise.
Well, you're doing better than me, mate.
What have you got?
6.
Oh my god.
I got a 3. But that's only specifically on this frequency. If I go a little bit up or down, that goes up to an S6.
Yeah, it is what it is, mate. Make it work. Just having a fag here. But, yeah. So, here we are, gentlemen. Just the precursor for the main event this evening after tea. So, yeah, it's all good stuff. It's nice to get things fired up and warmed up, as it were. But, yeah. Just looking out the window. It's a bit lovely blue sky, but there we are. A little bit of breeze up, I think.
Yes, there's a bit of a breeze up, channel.
Just checking the lightning maps, and luckily it's well away from us at the moment, mate. That's good.
Are we doing more, are we?
No, I was just checking because the weather's been a bit odd, isn't it? So, yeah, no, because it usually gives you weather warnings on this as well, westweather.co.uk.
Yeah, QSL, mate. I was a bit shocked the other day to hear a bit of thunder around.
Mate, it's luckily looks like it's miles and miles away from us, mate. So got a couple 100 miles between us and the nearest at the moment, so we're doing all right.
Yeah, it's right over Creamy Pasta.
Yep. He's getting a bit twitchy there by the sounds of it. Bit timed out. There you go. Yeah. It's moving around, mate, so hopefully it stays away from us anyway.
Yeah, right on. The other day I was at work and Kat was saying he had thunder like in the ear, and I was like, yeah, pointless even entertaining the thought of trying to instruct her on what wire to unplug, you know?
Yeah, you come home and find everything unplugged, like every cable.
Yeah, it'd be about right.
Can you imagine that? You'd be like, oh, God. Alright, give me about 3 hours, I'll be back up and running again.
You both doubled?
Oops.
Yeah, I said, I'd get home and find everything fried, but the area will still be plugged in.
Right, it's just the whole house unplugged, just the aerial left.
Yeah, it'd be about right. Yeah, I did say to her, just follow that cable. Wherever it goes, unplug it. She's like, alright.
And it is the big off button, mate. If the stuff hits the fan, this is the one you pull.
Yeah, right on. Well, my curious head seems to be creeping up gradually.
Yeah, I've been getting confirmations from old contacts I've made slowly over the past few weeks and stuff. I mean, it's kind of crazy considering I haven't really been on. Some people seem to take forever to do the confirmation. So I think that's all it is old contacts coming in and clicking the buttons.
I don't think my lookups has moved for the last month.
Well, to be honest, we haven't really been on like that.
It's not the point. Once they hear my dulcet tones, they should be looking for me. Oh, yes, there he is. Oh, yeah.
I mean, clearly I don't know. Did you do something wrong? You know, leave a bad smell after you'd been?
Yeah, probably.
Gone up. You're 2,578. And look, your little flag counter's filling up, mate.
Yeah, right. According to mine, I'm on 2576. I ain't too worried. I've still got my M6 to look back on and rejoice.
You look at your flag counter there. There's also a couple from words are hard. A couple from America there as well.
Yeah, I had them the last time I looked on here. Yeah. I don't care. It's only stats at the end of the day. Who's a stat? Somebody's shouting in the background. I can't hear him very well. Yeah, station calling. Go again, please. You guys hearing anything?
No.
No, nothing heard. I'm sorry, we can't hear you. Bye. Now I know why I don't get many lookups.
That answers everything, mate. Is there a station trying to call in? 2e0njk with company?
creamy pasta actually got hit by lightning, because his last message was, oh, shish kebab.
Doesn't say that, mate. Hopefully not. Come on, mate. Are you still alive?
Either that or his missus just found his porn stash.
That'll do it. She's like, what's this water world all about? Golden showers or golden fleece or something, golden something, mate.
Have you seen his last comment?
That'll do it, mate. And no wonder he said holy shish kebab. I mean, what's the worst thing can happen? You get a nice tickle. It's like licking a 9-volt battery, isn't it?
Yes, and we've all done that in the past.
Many times. I mean, I'm sure that probably stings a little more, but you know, it's character building.
I'm afraid it's got to be done. You've got to be electrocuted at some point with this amateur radio nonsense.
Yeah, Matt knows all about that.
Matt's an expert. Yeah, thanks, mate.
You're welcome, mate. If you let go, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Well, what's that? You want me to key up?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, dear. I mean, it can't have been nice.
I know, it tickled a bit.
Yeah, mate. I mean, that's the stuff dreams are made of. Nothing quite like an RF band between friends.
Yeah, certainly sting a tad.
I've only ever had minor ones. I've been really lucky. Like I remember eons ago, I think it's probably my first HF radio, that Kenwood TS440S with the is it MC60 desk microphone, and that thing, man, for some reason used to just get RF all over it, even with ferrite and that. But the microphone, if you accidentally touched your lips to it, that was it. You get a nice little tingly zap on your mouth.
Says the nun to the vicar.
There you go. That was the desk microphone. It was quite cool. That metal base it was on was super heavy, weighed an absolute ton, and it had I liked the 2 PTTs on it. It had a lock-in one, so click on, click off, or a temporary one. You just click whichever one you wanted for the time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm sure it probably didn't sound all that great, but it looked the part.
Creamy Pasta's Diamond BB7V is only good for 2,000 miles and it's useless for locally.
I don't know, mate. I mean, even if it has got a low angle radiation, it's still going to put out something in the higher angles.
always like the look of those desk mics, but got a bit disappointed when I realised how short the cable was to the unit. You know, I mean, if you fancy standing up doing a bit of karaoke whilst you're on the radio, you can.
You know, that is, it was a problem, mate, because it was literally like a hand microphone cable that was on it.
Yeah, nightmare, innit?
Yeah. Anyway, I wonder, Creamy Pasta, what's that antenna like? How big is it? 21 foot. I'm assuming that's like a 9-to-1 or something. So you got like probably a. Oh God, hang on.
Look out, he's beeping. Look out, Matt.
There you go.
Yeah, it's no good for us, mate. Anyway.
There you go. Oh, he has tried shouting us on it. That's mental, mate. But yeah, I mean, a wideband aerial like that, it's certainly not going to be the most efficient thing. I mean, I'm sure there's at least one band where it's probably pretty efficient. But yeah, ideal. The workmanship on it's awesome though, because Diamond do good stuff, don't they? Don't buy one. No, I definitely wouldn't. But yeah, that's crazy that we haven't had you at all on it. I mean, obviously, wideband aerials, you expect to hit in performance, but we're so close to each other. It's would have thought we would have got something, but obviously not. Oh well, never mind. It's was worth a go, wasn't it? To the main screen. I don't know why I'm still sat on that one. There we go, gentlemen. And if there's anybody listening who wants to join in, just give us a shout and we'll bring you on in. 2e0njk with company.
I see Radio World got an STDX 3000 second hand.
How much is that?
$999.
$999. That's not bad.
Yeah, they got DX10 for $1,099.
Wow. I mean, the DX10 is clearly the better radio, but it depends whether you're, if you're going to make use of all those, some of the features that the 3000's got. Like if you're going to run an external SDR for your waterfall display, that makes up the lacking in how good the waterfall is on the 3000 compared to the 10. And then when you do that, or it's going to come to the same price because you've got the extra price, another £100 on top for the SDR receiver. But you then get all the antenna switching and all the other features that the 3000's got that the 10 don't. I just don't know why they didn't put two antenna sockets and a receiver output on the 10. Like, that would have really made a big difference, I think.
Yeah, right on. They got a TS850 as well.
Yeah, they're cool, mate. I like the old Kenwoods, mate. We're on DX10s, creamy pasta. He was just asking whether we were on the 710 or DX10.
Yeah, right on.
But yeah, the older Kenwoods, mate, they're absolutely awesome, mate. I can't remember which models it was. It was like I think it might have been the 850 and the 870 will do more than 3K on the audio. I think one's 3.6 and one's a bit more than that, if I remember rightly. Can't remember exactly though. But yeah, they're good radios, mate.
If I was buying a radio now, it would be a DX10. If I didn't already have the DX10, that is. After looking at the 710, I'll pick Radio World. The DX10 would be the way to go.
Oh yeah, I mean, for how different the price is, you may as well just get the DX10. I mean, the only reason I would say get the 710 is if you absolutely do not have room for a shack. The 710 is quite a bit smaller. But yeah, I mean, you may as well just get the 10 and have done with it, innit?
It definitely would be like having the pasta without the cream.
Exactly. Oh, look, there you go. Second-hand FTDX 9000D. Yeah, baby, look at all those knobs and dials.
It's not a radio unless it hasn't got lots of knobs and dials.
Mate, that 9000's got more knobs and dials than any radio really needs.
No. You can never have enough, mate. Even if you never use them, never push the button, never do this, never do that. You just go, look at my radio.
I mean, we all know that's the measure of a radio, isn't it? It's you don't actually use the functions. God, that seems like you're breaking some sort of law there or something. Yeah, they're definitely not there to be pushed or turned, mate. They're just to look pretty.
Yeah, that's sacrilege. Sacrilege.
You know what I like about the 9000? It's got a 3-pin XLR plug right on the front of the radio.
Yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely stonking, mate.
Well, for the price of a decent second-hand motor, mate, I'd sooner go for the car.
I mean, 6,995 quid. I mean, that's a bargain. 2006 model, boxed and in great condition, with the PEP modification done for the power. There you go. Sorted, mate. That's, oh, and it's the 200-watt version.
Well, that makes all the difference. At that kind of price? Nice.
Oh, mate, it's crazy. Oh, there you go. Look at the back. It's got... right, so it's got 2 RX receiver output sockets. It's got 1 RX antenna socket. It's got 4 normal antenna sockets. So it's ridiculous. Like, the plugs and sockets on the back of that radio is crazy.
Yeah, see, now we could always fill those up.
Yep, and get shares in the ferrite company whilst you're at it.
Yeah, beyond the qubit. You best order me a gross, mate.
A gross?
Yeah, a gross.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Just looking at it. It's got 2 external speaker jacks. Ideal, so you can have stereo.
2 minutes, just letting the dog out.
No worries, mate. It's also got a mic plug on the back of the radio. I like that, so you can keep it nice and clean on the front.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. It's ideal, isn't it?
Yeah. Man, it's, what's that? USB. serial port. What else has it got here? Cat control serial port. Oh, rotator controller output. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Mate, I'm assuming, because if you remember the pictures for the 9000, it's got a world map on the screen on the right hand side. There you go. I don't think that's going to be big enough, is it? Nope. Damn it. There you go. So you get a world map picture over on the big screen on the right. So I'm assuming you can just like tap on the screen to where you're going to, and it'll move the rotator to there. That's crazy.
Brilliant, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Look at that picture you've got up on there. That is stunning.
Hang on. It does different modes, so you can have different things up on that screen. And different colours as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's crazy, mate. It's a beast of a radio. Absolutely stonking. Oh, and it does, looks like it does your, maybe a waterfall in that as well. Yeah. God, why are all these pictures so damn small? There you go, you got a spectrum analyzer there as well.
Yeah, got all the biz, mate. It's just too expensive.
Oh, there you go. There's the rotator controller screen. See the couple of arrows just coming up now. Yeah, got a couple of like compass directors there, so you can swizzle the antenna around to where you want to go.
Ideal. Oh, maybe one day.
It's a ridiculous radio, mate. I mean, I can't even remember what they were new. Extremely expensive. I mean, if that one's nearly $7,000, then that's from 2006. Is it 2006? I'm pretty sure they said it was a 2006 model. Yeah, that's crazy. Considering how old it is, and it's still $7,000. There's a lot of tech inside that thing.
Yeah, QSL, mate. Oh, it's working. Hold on. I can actually whack in some symbols here while some keying down. Ideal.
Whacking some symbols, huh?
You know, normally my mouse freezes up, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. Well, hey, mate, there's the joys of modern technology.
Oh, no, mate. I don't know what's going on here. I'll tell you what I do like, and what I always fancied, but it's way out of my price range, was the Hilberling BT8000A. Martin Lynch has got one second hand, and it's like 13,249 quid.
Yes, please, mate. There's a guy who I spoke to a couple of times on the Isle of Wight with one of those. Oh,
QSL, mate. Unbelievable, isn't it?
hang on, no. He's using, I think he's using a flex radio at the moment, but he's got the Hilberling amplifier.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy money as well. Yeah, it's bonkers, mate. Absolutely bonkers. You look at the waterfall, it was a spectrum display in that on the 9000. It's nowhere near as nice as the DX10. I mean, it only took nearly 20 years for that technology to trickle down to the cheaper radios. So imagine what it'll be like in another 20 years' time, mate. We'll be getting things like the 9000 for like a grand 1,500 quid.
I'll be dead by then.
I mean, hopefully, yeah.
On about hopefully, it's a fact.
I do like the 5000 as well. This radio's cool. God. Is it that one? There you go. The 5000 with this this bit that goes on the top is two speakers, and then your spectrum display in the middle. And then you've got your separate VFO and filter controls down to the side with the other 3 dials. Yeah, it's a really nice radio, the 5000.
Yep, plenty of buttons, plenty of dials, love it.
And it just, you imagine that? You'd be, I just need to turn my mic gain up. I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Hang on. Here, Nick, what menu do I push on? God knows, mate.
Innit? I mean, the thing about those radios, though, is that there is no menu, mate. It's all right there on the front.
Oh, that would suit me better then, wouldn't it?
I don't know which is worse, actually. When you've got that many buttons, if you don't know where to go, it might take a while.
Yeah, QSL, mate. Too much to choose from.
Oh, mate, it's crazy. Like you look at some of these, like the ICOM 7700. And I'm sure that was an expensive radio back in its day. Let's have a look. Maybe we can find out the price on one of these. Damn it. There you go. What's that text message I had? Hang on. New price. No, it wasn't. Let's say $6,000. I'm sure in the thing I clicked it give you a price range. USD $6,199.
Yeah, another expensive radio. If I remember correctly, that 9000 when it came out was like 7.8 or 7.9.
Oh yeah, I think they might have even been more than that, mate. I think they were like 10-12 grand. They were serious money. See if we can get a price for that one. Copy that. Drop that into. No. Get rid of that. There you go. Paste. Too many hours. Go again. There you go. Oh no, you were right, mate. 7999. 99999.
Well, I remember seeing an advert. I mean, and that was donkeys years ago. But an advert come up for flagship radio.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beast of a bit of equipment, mate. You need some table to put that on.
I actually have a nice desk that it would fit into lovely.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's going to have to be a strong desk, I tell you, because I can't see that being a light bit of kit at all.
It's alright, mate. I'll go and pinch some scaffolding and rig up some scaffolding underneath the desk.
Yeah, definitely. You probably need to, mate. Somebody doing a review of the 9000, and then the first person to put a comment on it. While I personally feel that the FTDX 5000's ability to pull deep and clouded signals out of the noise is superior. Oh, here we go. Why did you want one of them when you could get one of these?
Yeah, why, you silly man?
I mean, I don't know, mate. If you had the money, I'd just get one of every radio in the range, mate. Why not, innit?
If I had the money, mate, I'd get the 9000 and the 101.
Yeah. I'd probably get a 5000 as well, you know. I don't know why. There's no real logical reason why you would do that. What the heck is that? Oh, it's got 2 lots of meters over to the side. Like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 meters and then 2 other screens. Yes, FTDX 9000 NP. Crazy stuff, mate. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, but one of those 9000s was a 400-watt version.
Was that?
Oh, yes.
My God. That's nuts, isn't it? You know what? I don't know why. There aren't more options for... Because there's a lot of radios, most of them are 100 watts, and there's like 1 or 2 models out each time they bring out new radios that have the 200 watt. I don't know why they don't start making higher power radios, but as an optional extra, or I don't know. Whether you'd buy it as like a module you could add inside so it's got a higher output or whatever. Or even just sell a different version instead of like the D. You could have the DHP or whatever. Get a high power version. Make them more available, because at the moment it only seems to be the MP versions of the Yaesus, and then ICOM's just released their new one. Was it 7810? I can't remember. The brand new one. That one's 200 watt, I think.
Yeah, QSL, mate.
Yeah, Kenwood is a 200 watt one as well, isn't he?
Hold on.
What was that?
So Kenwood is a 200 watt one as well.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the 480HX. That was one of the smaller ones, but was still 200 watt.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy now the regulations have changed where focals are able to do 1 kilowatt. So, come on, guys. Get it together, you know?
Yeah, there's only one radio I know that does that ICOM I was on about, the new ICOM 7760, where you've got like a small front face plate that's the operating controls, and then a box that goes out back that's got all the amplifier and that lot in it. They're 5,699. But there's Anan, G2-1K. There you go. So this thing's a rack mount full SDR. But they've got a kilowatt version. See if we can find a price for it. So you've got two variations, or well, I think really 4. You've got the one that has the screen on the front, the one that doesn't have the screen on the front, and you just use the radio computer. So that's one pair of options, and then the other pair is the 100 watt version, or the look, there's a 1500 watt version. 3,695.
I mean, that ain't bad, is it? Consider when you're going to spend over $2,000 on a 1,000 watt amp.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it's a top M radio as well. Anons are amazing, and I think they're kind of when you're talking about the audio crowd, the Anons are the beasties to go for.
I found an FTDX 9000 for £2,829 and 93p.
I'd rather get the Anon, mate, for that price.
Yeah. I don't know. Does it look as nice?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I think so, yeah. Nice rack mount Dubry, mate. He's awesome.
They do Florida.
Oh, god damn it. Don't ask that, mate.
Bloody laptop and YouTube, mate. It's buffer. I don't know why, because it's in I'd say 45.
Is it just your, is it when you keyed in only, or to do it all the time?
No, it's doing it every now and again.
You just got rubbish internet then, mate.
Well, you think 500 megs would be enough to crack on with YouTube, surely?
Yeah, Andy, you're rubbish.
I am absolute total rubbish.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Codswallop.
That's it, mate. Look at that for a screen.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that same screen will be on the rack-mounted one. Obviously, because it's all running the same software. But you can run different software packages to whether you want to use Thetis or HPSDR or whatever. I think it's HPSDR. I can't remember. But that's crazy price. 3,695 down from 4,295 for 1.5k. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is on pre-order though, because they're notoriously slow at getting these things built and sent out.
Oh, well, you just leave them a bad review then, don't you?
Can you hear me now?
And it'd just, it'd be like, no, oh well, never mind.
No, it means I'd have to break out the full cord to use one of them.
Exactly. Oh, mate. But you could still run it on low power, mate, just because it's got it.
Well, yeah, but I like using the M3 core rather than the full core.
Well, that's because people just can't handle it, mate. And, you know, when you've got, I'm going to have to invent a word here, a cosighnist, and, you know, with their prejudices, I don't know what the right word is. It's always good to use an M3.
M3 is fun.
Or should I say the ME3?
Oh, that's a good point, mate. Apart from when you go to Scotland, then it'll be MM3.
Or Wales.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's MW3, boyo.
Is it?
Oh dear. Yeah, I like these, mate. There's that mate you was on about with who does the audio stuff on YouTube. K1GMM. He's just got an Anon G2, and my God, it's ridiculous, mate. Absolutely crazy. How many antenna sockets? What? Antenna 1, 2, 3. Bypass. Exit 1. What the hell is that? Nutter in. RX2. Oh, transmitter input and RX2. Man, that's a whole bunch of antenna sockets on the back there. HDMI as well.
A full SDR radio, which you can run through your computer, or you just plug a mic in the front and away you go, or a mic in the back or whatever.
You can do it either which way you want, mate. Like I said, it depends what model you get, because some of the models have a big screen on the front. Those ones you can run standalone without a computer if you really want. Like this one I've got up, the G2 Ultra. You can plug a microphone directly into the radio and run it that way. Or you can run your rack unit into your computer, and then the computer sends the audio to the radio. You can use, obviously, the audio processing in the software for the Apache radios is crazy anyway. It's got all kinds of processing capabilities here. This is on about the audio processor. No, this is on about the signal. It's got. I'll have to find it. It's got like I think 31 band graphic equalizer, compressors, limiters, noise gates. It's got everything, mate. So you can do it all internally. Like I said, you can run it as it is, or with the computer, or you can do both, depending on which model you've got. If you've got the one with a screen, you could run it as both. If you don't have the screen, you just use the computer on the radio. If I show you HP SDR, right, so there's right, so this is what HP SDR software looks like, and you can customize it to how many buttons and sliders you actually want on the screen. This is not a good quality picture, but I'll zoom it in anyway. So you got the waterfall at the bottom, your spectrum display, all your buttons, so you can like put your band buttons and your mode buttons and that everywhere you want. That one looks like a better picture. Still small though. So you can customize what the screen looks like on the computer, but you can also use Thetis SDR software. And Thetis looks like, where's the standard Thetis one there? That's what the Thetis software looks like. Again, you can cluster the buttons, you can have what type of meters you want on the screen. If you look at like this one, you can have the map on the background behind the spectrum display.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on the full SDR, but I prefer to have something like the radio as such, as it were, where you plug a mic in the front and arrows in the back. Job's good, and you know.
Well, that's why you get the one with the screen on it. You don't have to use a computer then. See, that one there it's got all your buttons and dials. You can plug your microphone into all of them. You can plug your rack into all of them. It's just the external screen thing is the option if you get the one without a screen built into it.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Still have a swig of tea.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I mean, if you were going to get one of them, you'd have to go for the high power one, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just for the fact of how it saves track space, you know. I mean, having something like that. Trying to find a picture of one where it's got the waterfall up and that. But yeah, you can you buy which one for what experience you want. If you want to run it like a ordinary radio without having to use any computer stuff, then that's easily doable with the right model. I think I would go with running it off the computer just for the fact of massive screen, you know. It's running the same software on the computer as it does on the built-in monitor when you're using it, so may as well go with a giant screen, innit? You still got the buttons on the front of the radio and whatnot that work. Like that one there, there's a picture of one of them. So you still got all your buttons and controls on the front of the radio. You can plug the mic and headphones into the front, and then have the computer monitor for all the extra buttons like on the front of the radio, you know?
Yeah, right on. I was just going back to that, the one they had on Radio World there for $3,500 or whatever it was. Am I right in saying that was a 2006 model?
Oh, you on about the FTDX 9000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's when they were released, yeah.
I'm going to say, that's a lot of money for an old hat radio, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, mate. But it was the flagship, so all of the technology for our radio came out of that one. I'm not sure how good that one is by today's standards. But all the innovations they made with that one kind of trickled down into 3000, 1200, the DX10 and the 710.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money for a radio that's, what, 12, 13, 14 years old. Actually, more than that.
Yeah, 18 years, mate, is getting on. And Andy found they were 7,999 new, so you're only saving $1,000.
Yeah, but then again, I suppose try and find a new one.
Yeah, there is that. But also, you could get 101 MP and like a second-hand Anon radio for the same price as the DX9000. There you go. I just pulled up a picture. There's somebody using one of the new Anons with the screen on it, and then you've got the monitor next to it with the computer to add all the other, like you've got the SWR power meter. See how it's got two bands, two waterfall and spectrum displays there, so you can monitor two bands at the same time.
Too many buttons.
There's a lot of buttons, but you can get rid of all the buttons on the screen and you can customize them and put them wherever you want as well. So yeah, it's ideal, mate. It's awesome. The thing is it's no different than running, running old ham radio deluxe. Like, there you go. There's my ham radio deluxe for our radio, and I haven't got all the sliders at the bottom or all the buttons. I've just kept the ones that I actually use. So it's kind of not much different than running the old school cat control programs. It's just a better way of doing it. More powerful radios anyway. You can do more with them.
Yeah, right on. Well, there you are. So, Nick, you just spent about $7,000 then?
Oh, easy, at the very least.
Yeah, by the time you have to update the computer to the fastest running thing you can find, like a gaming computer and everything else, to make it all work tickety-boo.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And all the remote control stuff you're going to use, seeing as it's remote controllable, you're going to want to have remote control power strips and stuff so you can turn the power on to the radio and computer when you're not at home. Because who doesn't want to run their mega station whilst they're driving down the road on the phone?
Yeah, and why not?
I mean, having said that, actually, taking the mick out of that, it did come in useful when we were down Andes and I set mine up to remote.
Yes, did. Yeah. Of course, foreign identification, m3pxp.
Oh, and 2e0njk.
And 2e0yro.
2e0yro. Does that mean he writes both ways?
I think you both went together then. I just said if you need a pen, give me a shout.
And I was just saying, does that mean he writes both ways because he's by RO?
Oh, yes, darling.
It is all the rage these days, you know.
Apparently so.
Yeah, Andy identifies as an it.
Yeah. Oi. He identifies as an oi.
Well, I can't honestly see me going down the full SDR route, to be honest with you. I just like playing with a normal radio.
I mean, to be honest, it's all kind of dependent on what tickles your fancy, doesn't it? You know, I think any which way you decide to do it these days, they're all good, aren't they?
Yeah, QSL, mate. I mean, out of the three of us, I can definitely see you going down that side. You know, full on SDR and up to your screen and blah blah blah. But for me, as you know, I'm not really into it as much as you are. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would, but I'm not going to. not until Liberia's deficit's paid off.
Yeah, but then you got to save up for the food for Africa.
That's a good point. And was it Ethiopia? That was the old one, wasn't it, when we were kids? You eat all your dinner, the starving children in Ethiopia.
Oh yeah, there's kids out there starving in the world, and I used to say, well, they're more than welcome to it.
But I don't like carrots.
And you will eat those sprouts.
Oh, I love sprouts. I'll eat them.
I never used to like any greenery when I was a kid. Didn't like peas, didn't like broccoli, didn't like cabbage, didn't like anything else that was really green, but don't see any harm in it now. It's good for you.
Sorry, mate, I was yawning. Yeah, it's all, I don't know, mate. It's weird, isn't it? I think it's just an age thing, I think.
Oh, sorry if I'm keeping you awake.
I mean, you should be, mate.
Oh, I am.
I do like, as Matt was pointing out earlier with that 3000, you know, I think with an external SDR as the actual waterfall display rather than using the one that comes with it, that 3000 would be an interesting radio.
Yes, but is it any bigger than the FT 920?
Similar sort of size, I think. If it's smaller, it's a gnat.
Yeah, see, that's no progression for me.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh god, out of stock.
What's that, mate?
Challenger 3.
Oh, yeah.
Good job it is out of stock anyway.
The annoying thing is it's the same price I paid for the one I got.
Yeah, did you see it's the same amp, Matt. It's what's me called it? It's literally the same layout as the not the older one. Oh no, it uses a different. Okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Nick.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, mate. Don't worry about me.
Hey, join the club.
Hey, I love how the old one's still there. £399, but that is ancient, that thing.
Yeah, but good standby.
Yeah, definitely. I like this Heatherlight Explorer 1000 1kW. That's a vintage looking like piece of medical equipment. like this as well. The Tokyo high power. I really love the look of the Tokyo high power stuff.
Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, considering the age of that, it doesn't look as old as it actually is. $2,500. That's crazy. It's not bad though for a kilowatt solid state.
I wonder how much that was before the full course got their massive induction into output.
Oh, £500 probably.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It's just a rip-off.
Yeah, it's, the prices are nuts, mate. Absolutely bonkers. Yeah, there's plenty of sockets on the back of that 3000, you know. It's absolutely chocker.
Yes, antenna farm.
Isn't it just? I mean, I just love the idea of no switching externally without. I'll tell you what is weird though, is how many buttons and that are around the screen. It kind of looks like the screen should have been twice the size, but they decided to go with a smaller one and slap some buttons in instead. Spectrum display at the bottom of the screen there as well. Like it's only got the spectrum, not the waterfall. Yeah, it's weeny tiny.
Oh dear, the band is that packed they have to sit right below us.
I mean, you got to give them some leeway, mate. I mean, it is difficult to find space.
There you are. Yeah, I see what you mean about the 3000. They could have done with just doing away with a few of the buttons and put a bigger screen in, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that would have changed it massively. I mean, at least it has it, though. I mean, it's not as functional as what we've got, but at least it's there. And, you know, that's the main thing, really, because going back to having recently been back to not using a waterfall, I can tell you that stuff that it's too much like hard work scrolling the VFL around trying to find people. I'm going off into a spiral here, mate. I need to stick my floaties on, mate. It's we're losing control.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, mate.
DX3000, they've gone back to an 8-pin mic plug.
Yeah, roger, mate. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, we came from the 8-pin, then to the modular, and when they did the new ones, they went back to the modular again. I don't know, it seems weird, doesn't it? We went to the modular with the 897 and the 817, 857, and then back to the 8-pin for the 1200, 3000, 5000, 9000, and then back to the modular again for our series. It's they can't seem to make their mind up. At least the 8-pin rounds or whatever, it was easier to make cables than with the modular.
Well, it was back when we had 8 pins, but I don't know about it now.
Well, I mean, I made all my ones for the 891 and this one before we went into the rear. So it is doable. I mean, my way of doing it is the easy, cheap way. You just get a Ethernet cable and cut the plug off the end, and then wire in the adapters to the pre-wired plug. And then obviously cut off the wires that you're not going to use out of the whole bunch of them. So they're not that bad to make, but I don't know, the old 8-pins, mate, they were a lot easier, and they were more, robust, I think. I think the Ethernet style RJ45s we use for the mics now, nowhere near as robust as the old screw-in one.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
What happened to the chat? Hang on a minute. Oh, there you go. We're back. We're alive. There, what the hell's going on here? All messages. There you go. Well, we've got 5 people watching and listening, but nobody calling in. I suppose people watching EastEnders, apparently.
Creamy did try and call in. Should have told us to leave a gap here, mate.
Yeah, definitely. It's quite easy for us to end up talking over people, that's for sure. What he needs is like a 3-element wire beam pointing down country right at us. Expecting him to type up, be back in a minute.
What was that, mate?
I said all he needs is a 3-element wire beam pointing at us, and then I was half expecting him to type up. I'll be back in a minute. Hang on. We haven't called CQ for ages. That's a good point.
Wanted a cheap Yaesu with 4 antenna sockets. The A47 is the one to look at.
some of those for VHF, UHF, aren't they?
Yeah, I think one of them is, isn't it? I can't remember now.
I'll have a look. I can hear somebody in the background. One for HF, one for 30 to 30 megs to 6 meters, one for 2 meters, and one for 70 centimeters. So it's still only one HF antenna.
Okay, so it just come to me that I remember having 4 sockets on the back, but I couldn't remember what they were all for.
Yeah, it's an all band, all mode jobby, isn't it? So obviously, because it's got the VHF, UHF in there, it's all for them, similar to the 897, wasn't it?
Yeah, QSL, I remember it being billed as the 847 Earth station. But a lot of people did moon bouncing and all that lot with it.
Yeah, that was it, mate. Satellite work and that's what I think most people are using it for. But yeah, it's a good little radio, mate.
Yeah, right on. You know, the lovely looking radio as well. The only thing knocked myself out on the microphone. The one I'll go was soft frequency.
Wow, that was crazy. I was reading a message from Creamy Pasta whilst listening to both of you at the same time. Apparently, Matt nearly knocked himself out, and I forgot what Andy said.
No point in asking me, I can't remember.
Are you alright, Matt?
Yeah, I think I've got the imprint of the microphone on my forehead.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I said that the frequency, it was off frequency.
Yeah. Oh, and the Creamy Pasta says thanks for the review of the old amplifiers.
Yeah, tell him it's not a review, it's what we've got in stock.
That's quality. Really?
You beat me to it, mate. I was just about to say that. Of all the places you got the whole band to play with, yeah, you want to park next to us.
You should know that we attract them like flies.
Them, but I'm not going.
He's only on 88 as well.
We'll have Giovanni join us in a minute.
I mean, the band can't be in that bad a condition where they can't hear us, mate. I heard somebody in the background trying to talk to us there. This is the station trying to call us, 2e0njk with company. JK with company. Is there somebody trying to call in? I can hear there's somebody there, but I'm just not able to pick you up, unfortunately. You got anything, Matt?
No, nothing at all, mate. I've got 6 of noise here.
Nothing this way. I've got 5 to 7 of splatter.
Unfortunately, can't hear you, the station trying to call in. maybe conditions will change later on and try again. 2e0njk with company.
EI2JB, Nick.
EI2JB, good afternoon. How's it going there? 2e0njk with company.
Yeah, good afternoon. It wasn't me trying to call in. Just found you on frequency there about 10 minutes ago. And just get ready to be called for the dinner. But I sent you an email of that SWR meter. So I just checking to see, did you get it? Or did you get something sorted out since we spoke last? Good to hear you, by the way. Haven't heard you guys on for quite a while, so it's a nice surprise. 2e0njk from EI2JEB.
EI2JEB, 2e0njk, no problem at all there, John. And yeah, I've got your email. I've literally just opened it now. Oh, you got the new model last week. Did he implement the switching for the SDR thing?
No, he didn't. And I have a switch here, so I don't need it. I was just making a suggestion to him, but he didn't take me up on it. So, but he has made big improvements on the first model that I had, and I was quite happy to recommend the first model. But what he's after doing with this new one is just absolutely. Look, it's as close to an LP700 as you want for about a third of the price there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, ideal, mate. Yeah, that's ideal. I mean, I tried messaging him, but I didn't get no reply. But I don't use Facebook, so I tried his email. He came back with which models he's got, but that was about it. We didn't really go any further than that. Didn't get any details on what each of the models do or anything. But yeah, that looked very nice. So I got the video there. It certainly looks like it does look a peak hold there for a while as well with the digital power readout. That's ideal. Well, glad you're getting on well with it. I hope you're doing fine. I'll swing you around to the other gentleman to say hello, and good to hear you there, John. EI2JB, 2e0njk. Round to, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, Roger.
Got to shoot off, mate. Pick Cat Alexi up.
Okay, no worries. No problem there, Matt. I'll speak to you in a bit. Round to Andy then. Go ahead, Andy.
EI2JEB, 2e0 Yankee Radio Oscar. Good afternoon to you there, Martin. Pleasure to hear you again, sir. Hope you're keeping well, over.
Yeah, how are you, Andy? Yeah, at least you caught the call sign, and I have been called John on quite a few occasions. Just one letter missing. Juliet Echo Bravo. So yeah, good, Andy. Sounding good there as usual, buddy. Like I said to Nick, haven't heard you guys on for quite a while, so nice to hear you down on this portion of 40 meters again. It's a welcome change. So there you go. Right, guys, as I said, getting the call for the evening meal, and the XYL station manager, whatever you like to call her. She just after sticking the head in around the door and telling me to get me butt into the kitchen. So the ever obedient husband that I am. But just quickly, Nick, yeah, it is a big improvement. The display is a TFT now. Sorry about that. That's the second call. Just to show that I'm not telling lies, the screen is now TFT, and yeah, the peak hold is absolutely fantastic. Mine is set at a second. You can have it set up to 2 seconds or half a second. There is also the waveform display on it, give you an idea of what your modulation is doing. And you can have the power in dBs or watts or whatever you want. So yeah, as I said before, not trying to sell, but anyone looking for a good meter and don't want to pay €1,000 for one for the LP, it does the job the very same and very, very accurate. Right, Andy and Nick, I have to go before the dog gets the dinner. Back around I go to you, 2e0njk, EI2JB, 73.
No problem there, Mike. And apologies with the name there. It's my fault there. It's I was so quick with typing, I didn't put the E in there. No problem at all. And yeah, it looks like a really nice bit of kit. I love the modulation monitoring aspect of it as well. It's fantastic, especially with the adjustable peak hold time as well. Right, we'll say 73's let you go and enjoy your meal there with the kids and the wife. And we'll say 73's for now, and hopefully we'll hear you again sometime soon there. EI2JEB 2e0njk 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, 73's Nick, bye-bye.
73's mine.
73's Andy, bye-bye.
Oh, no worries at all. What time's your tea coming, Andy?
About 5.
Rock on, mate. Right, well, I'm going to scoot and go and get something to eat, and hopefully by the time you've finished and that Matt will be done as well, I'll be ready to rock, and we'll pop back on this evening, mate.
Yeah, okay, mate, no problems. I'll speak to you later. 73's.
73's, let's give one last shout out just in case there's anybody else hanging on before we scoot. Is there anybody else hanging on, wants to join before we go QRT? Okay, we'll call it there.